never be able to silence them in my mind. I know that sound. And who's making it?
What if this is all part of the Keeper's grand design? The cleansing fire of the Torchbearer, the Judge's mercy. A chance for a Shaper to craft this city anew. One can't help but wonder.
Isn't it sacrilege for any but the bishops to guess?
True, but most of the clergy here are dead, so I doubt they mind. Though something else piqued my curiosity. Did you feel that shockwave?
We did.
Tell me about it. Did you manage to track its source?
It originated from the cathedral, but
I was conferring with your knight. But I suppose it's too much to expect silence from you, isn't it? Judge, have mercy on me. Speak, then.
I sense the two other chimeras. I think they're dead. Dead because of someone or something they were fighting against. The struggle was a result of their clash. They were all gone.
It is most troubling. That is all you have to report.
Yes.
Our predicament just got a lot worse. But fear not. The Order of the Ashen Blade sent word that reinforcements are on the way. My good friend Corwell here brought the good news. Meanwhile, we are ordered to continue to follow the plan.
Empty words.
So let your actions fill them with meaning. Proceed towards the tear. Stay alive, and look for the other chimeras, or what's left of them.
Before we joined the Order, we knew nothing about all this.
I bet that even the preacher at the village didn't have a clue.
He had been taught and told what he needed to attend his flock. What good would it have been to him to know what we're up against? The truth can be complicated, scary, especially to the common folk.
So it is up to us to guard the veil, keeping chaos at bay.
So that everyone else does not have to worry about it.
And fattening up simpletons with fancy stories is part of the plan, is it?
Do not underestimate the power of a good story, Briar.
The faithful believe that their souls cross the veil upon death.
Oh yes. All souls are judged, cleansed, and shaped into new life. It's the divine work of the Keepers, the cycle ever renewing itself.
An empty promise of a vague reward in the next life. Just what cowards and weaklings like to hear.
You were like those people once. Why do you blame them? They need a meaning, a purpose. They need to be protected.
I can't see how we can protect them from this.
Do your job, and you may still have a chance.
Those corrupted. I can still sense something in them. Something human.
You may find traces of their past selves in them, it's true. But remember, when a wraith feasts upon its prey, its taint spreads, irreversibly.
But, Briar,
Your dear sister is the exception that proves the rule. Remember, undoing these wretches is an act of mercy. Do not hesitate.
Your crow. How did it get here?
On his dark wings, I assume. But it's an educated guess.
You know what I mean. It should have succumbed to the corruption. Or to its monstrosities.
You shouldn't be so surprised. Crows are blessed by the torchbearer after all.
I remember the stories. About them leading the torchbearer to the souls of the departed.
Unscathed and undisturbed. Gorbo is even safer than me here. I wish I could flit about as well. Mary, not a single worry on mind. Judge of wisdom, dear sisters.
Why do we tell them about the convoy?
You said it yourself. If a greater scheme is in motion.
Then no one is beyond. His aura was difficult to read. It's hard to be sure of him.
We can only trust ourselves. Let's figure this out. Together.
We're not backing down.
Impressive contraption. Couldn't have just made a normal bridge.
That one is damaged, but the others are intact. That's the main lever. And going.